a hotel in Nuremberg, Germany. If I look out the window, there you'll see there's the roundabout and uh, near the main train station, which is just round to the right there, round to the right. I go across that intersection quite often. However, what I'm going to do, even though I'm in Nuremberg, Germany, okay, what I'm going to do is now ring on my telephone. I'm going to ring home. And notice I just go to home. I'm going to use my Aldi SIM, which I use at home. Unfortunately, because I'm using two applications at once, I'm recording this, both use the microphone. It won't record this, but you can see it's connecting to home. I actually go onto speaker now. It's coming through speaker and actually hear the dial tone. I can't show you the dial tone. Turn the volume up, but I can't show the dial tone because it's recording the microphone's being used by the phone, not the program I'm using to do this. But there it's connected. Called Wi-Fi Direct. Wi-Fi Direct allows you to use a Wi-Fi connection to connect to the mobile phone network to the internet. And the whole idea of it is to save, to able to use it in situations where you don't have a proper mobile reception. If you, for example, when I'm home, we don't have very good mobile reception, but if I use Wi-Fi Direct, it works very, very good. I can tell that it's actually working because you'll notice at the top here, that's the R1 there, and which means I'm roaming on another SIM card, but the one on the right of that is that actual SIM card that my SIM card that I use, which is an Aldi SIM card, which I use when I'm in Australia. But I've switched on Wi-Fi Direct just to show you how I do switch it on. And just go back to what I was saying before, the whole idea of is when you've got poor reception, right, you can use it. However, you can use it anywhere in the world because you're using the internet. The internet is worldwide. This is not using Skype or Messenger or any of these things. This is just using the normal phone network. And I can make and receive calls from, receive calls to Australia and from Australia. I just put in the normal thing, which is the area code and it dialed the number, as you can see. As I said, the bars, when I disconnect from the Wi-Fi, it won't work. So it only works when you're in a Wi-Fi situation. So no matter where I am in the world, if I've got a Wi-Fi connection, I can ring anywhere in Australia. And likewise, the other way around, because I've tried this and it works. If I get someone can actually call me. I've actually had people call me. All right, so how does it work? How do you set it up? Right, all you need to do is go into obviously settings, and I'll just go into my settings here. Okay, right. I don't know what setting I'm in there, but I'll just search for Wi-Fi Direct. WIFI Wi-Fi Direct. There it is. Okay, Wi-Fi Direct, and notice under Network Preferences, turn on Wi-Fi Direct. That's it, and all it does is show the name of my phone. That's it. I don't know how to. All I did was switch it on, and it comes up with the name of the phone. To prove that I'm not actually being charged for any of the calls, what I did is look up. I've got an Aldi account, right? And there's my Aldi mobile, and these are all the calls I've made recently while being overseas. And you'll notice if I move across there that the charge is 0.0000000. In other words, I haven't been charged for these calls. So that's what Wi-Fi Direct is. It's very, very, it doesn't work on all phones. You have to have a relatively modern phone to have Wi-Fi Direct. You switch it on and it works anywhere in the world where you can get a Wi-Fi connection. However, just to also point out, I have a, if I go to settings again, okay, and look at network, right? I have SIM cards, my SIM cards. I have two SIM cards. I have a T-Mobile SIM card, which I got in the Czech Republic, right? I'm now in Germany, it still works there. And I also have my Aldi SIM card. So when I'm making a calls, I tell it to preferred SIM for mobile data is T-Mobile, and when I call, I ask every time. So that's why it asks what number. But according to everything I've read, this mobile direct should also work with SMS messages, and that would be really, really good because there are times when people, the bank, for example, want to send me an SMS code for paying somebody new, and it's supposed to work with that. Well, I've switched it on to T-Mobile, but it doesn't work. I can't send or receive SMS messages, even though what I've read, everything I've read, says you should be able to, but I don't see why it would work. But anyway, because the SMS calls go through data, they don't go through the mobile network per se, I don't think. Anyway, so that's using a mobile phone while overseas and not paying for roaming charges or any charges any more than your normal account on your phone. And that's using Wi-Fi Direct. Any questions, email me.